And it is, it's like being back at a deal of the day. So Kia, one Mitsubishi, one Honda. Anybody got a Suzuki out there, give us a call. So we has one Honda Civic there, the Honda slogan, the power of dreams. This is a Kia Ceed, the Kia slogan, the power to surprise. So that was their motto. So that was their motto at Kia. That's what they had on the back of all their t-shirts and stuff like that when I worked at Kia. And obviously the power of dreams, the Honda guys, power to surprise. So they don't copy nothing. They don't copy nothing, the Koreans or anything like that. So anyway, I've been over this Kia Ceed. I've reported a noise. Had that wee run there. I didn't really hear nothing. Occasionally I heard a wee knocking noise. I'll get to that in a wee second. So all the brakes on it, they're pretty decent. They all look fairly new, to be honest with you. This one's dragging a little bit. It's probably just maybe needing a wee clean up in there. It's just, that's how it should spin. So that one's dragging a little bit. Whoever did it probably could have did a better job cleaning it. See that one. And they're quite tricky. See how that one's spinning? So that one's free spinning. Now, I know myself for the Kias, they were quite common for munching up the brakes on them. So you can see there, that one's just not rotating on its own. So I'm going to put the vehicle down, stick the engine off, and we'll get a look underneath here. Right, so they've obviously reused the old discs. Look at the pattern on them. Look at it in the back there, there's a big bulge happening. And you can see how swollen they are with rust. Quite thin as well. So I don't know what genius decided that was a good idea. Look at the rust. You know what I mean? Look at it all. So that's on the set of disc pads next year for sure. For sure to go for an MOT whenever that is. And this one's obviously binding, so we need to strap that back down and see what's going on there. So you can see that side's got a nice new shiny arm on there. I don't see any leaks, which is good. The boost leak's not leaking. The boost hose isn't leaking. They were normally leaking. There's recall on them. Recall on them for the boost hoses leaking. Chill on bushes look okay. Starting to corrode on the floor there, so it's getting a wee bit crusty. Chill on bush getting a wee bit. Yeah, this is one's obviously come from Slovakia. There's shoots everywhere. Rear spring's a little bit corroded. You can see the rear disc and pads have been done like the caliper, but man, Jesus. So the body of the caliper so swollen with corrosion. Same with that one. So we know they're spinning freely. So everything is a bit rusty on the back. The bushes is getting a bit perished as well. But I wouldn't worry too much about that. These are prone for going, these kind of dog bone ones. These quite hard to spot. So I will see if I can get my camera rigged up. So we've got a new torch as well. Don't tell the wife, okay? She'll find out when she's doing the books. So, but we've got that new torch there. So we'll stick it here, I believe. It's this ball joint, I believe. It's knocking. I'll get the camera rigged up. Right, so I'll have a wee look myself and see. Alright, looks like it. Is it both of them? I'll check what it's hanging. I think I can play in that ball joint as well. That's how bad that is, that ball joint's moving up and down. So if we can see that. See if we can get a bit closer. So CRDI U2 engine, so clip to Bono and the edge in the name of love. So customers also asked about service on it as well. You can see this coolant bottle is low. Don't be alarmed with that. What happens is it takes a bit in as it needs it. So how hot is it? Not very. So have a wee look. See it's squirting it back in. See it? So that's how that's meant to work, right? So plenty in there. Just leave it alone. Let it do its thing, right? Draws its thing, I don't know, as it needs it. So that's the bit of service. Obviously oil filters there, right? Air filters here. We'll have a look and see. Sometimes the books are just stamped, so they don't really have much information in there. So we'll have a little look and see. Geez, not looking good for the top anyway. Right, not looking good for the bottom, so it needs an air filter tape. fuel filter, diesel filter. I will ask the question if they know if it's been done, because when I first started in the Kia dealership, this model of vehicle, about a year later, had just been launched, but the one before that, the kind of squarer one, and the first kind of Sportage SLE, the bubbly one. So from 2012, 2011 on, those Sportages in this shape of Kia Ceed, we're getting loads of them coming in with broken down, you know, fault codes for minimum fuel pressure. I think P0117, if memory serves, but don't quote me on that, okay? If I'm wrong, don't be shouting at me in the comments and all that, right? Look it up for yourself, do your own job, right? So anyway, but I'm sure it was P0117, minimum fuel pressure, and you can see it's all buried down there. So same in the Sportage, it's buried down in the same place, same variant engine in the Sportage as well, unless you've got 2.2, but same variant with that kind of pump style, low pressure filter head. So we put a new filter on it. So my first one, guy says, look man, I got loads of these, workshop controller, Adam, nice fella, still talk to him, loads of these man, they're breaking down all over the place man, phone's been ringing off the hook, can you do one, you ever did a fuel filter? I says, just give us a ring mate, give it, I'll change a fuel filter for you, not a bother. So it is, gives him it back and he goes, yeah, gives him a job card. Says, what you mean it's done? It's just in the wash bay mate, getting washed, gives another one. So I think that day, I don't know how many I did, I must have did about 10 or 12 fuel filters in the one day. So, you know, just all breakdowns and stuff like that. So we all asked the question, it was Flair and Thompson Stirling that taking over the dealership that we were in. So we were all the Phoenix Motor Group, Honda, Kia, Suzuki, Mitsubishi. I was in charge, well, the workshop controller with Tracy, with Tracy on the service desk, Darren the service manager, and then I was the workshop controller foreman, and then we had a load of technicians, you know. So I did the Kia and Mitsubishi side, looked after all the techs in there, kept them going, kept myself going, you know, wash cars, get the parts, do whatever needs to be done, man. Don't be too precious, man. I had a professional tell me the other day, oh, I'm a professional, I don't do that. I won't name what sector they were in, but don't ever have it beneath you to wash a car or anything, man. You'd wash your own car, for God's sake. So I would always do whatever it took to get the car out.